Walk up in the spot, they be like, wow, 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 wow. Walk up in the spot, they be like,
So we're walking around over here at Road Mayhem, and one of my most favorite things to do is walk around and choose like my personal favorite trucks. And this one here is actually local out of Oklahoma, and I'm about to show you probably one of the cleanest trucks I have seen in a very long time. This is ideally my dream truck. It's not too big, it's not too small, extremely well put together. This guy knows how to build a truck. Let me just show you this bad boy. So this thing right here is just a beauty. There's not a single thing missed on it. Got a beautifully paint matched emblem, the bumpers, valence, the headlights, mirrors, everything. Didn't miss a single detail on it. And if you were here, I'd have them pop open the inside. Everything on the inside's painted, smoothed over, even the PMF suspension underneath it. I'm not sure if that's painted or powder. This guy does a bunch of his own body and paint work because he works at a body shop. I kind of wish that was something that I ended up pursuing because I like the painting side. Plus something like that, you save thousands of dollars and you just have all this knowledge, especially when it comes to painting your truck or just paint matching anything on it. Like, it just looks so great. I like the polished elbow. The wheels and tires fit it just nicely. He's even got the paint matched third brake light, of course. Paint matched taillights. And the crazy thing is this is a Platy. So I'm sure you guys had already caught that. I thought this was actually a King Ranch because I didn't know that they actually made these in a two-tone, but we looked it up and I guess that is a spec'd out truck. Like, you have to custom order it. I'm not sure if he knows that. Surely he does, but we were all so confused because we thought it was a King Ranch. See, I even dig this. That looks so good. See, I want one of these, but I'm worried someone's gonna steal it from me one day. But yeah, I mean, even just the lettering on here, he did such a perfect job. It's smoothed over. This thing is a beautiful freaking truck. My Dollar General version is right here. I thought my truck was nice, but man, yeah, 100% dream truck right here. So we come over here. So in our top 5 favorite trucks, this has to be obviously one of the top 5, and I'm going to show you exactly why. What makes this my favorite is obviously a Ford wouldn't be complete without the best motor ever, a 6.0 Power Stroke. You just want that reliability, and that's why they put it in there. Obviously, you know, why would they put a Cummins in this, you know? One of my most favorite things on this is they left the body damage and everything on here. They just kind of went over with the patina look. They left the old badges and everything on this. Yes, like a fully restored vehicle looks awesome, but this tells a story. You know, this was probably someone's actual farm truck or work truck back in the day, and then for it to be brought back to life here at a truck show is pretty cool to see a second life out of it. Genuinely, they do not build trucks like this anymore. I mean, just the body lines and everything are beautiful on this. The way that the windshield actually curves, bubbles out, and follows the body lines is just unbeatable. And here's a nice little engine bay shot so you guys know what it looks like underneath the hood. Now with that, we're gonna move on to our next build. I guess the guys that own the garage didn't want to talk about it or whatever, so I kind of just went through it as best as I could. So yeah, pretty slick rig. Make sure you comment down below and let me know out of these 5 which one is your favorite. So now let's move on to the next one. And so moving down our list, we had to get our boy over here at B&B Automotive. This man right here has one of the coolest 6 doors out here. Actually, I think it's one of the only 6 doors out here.
I think it's so
easily the coolest. But yeah, no, freaking beautiful truck. He's been working on this for a few years, and then he kind of just popped out of nowhere and just showed off this masterpiece here. But very, very well put together truck. I'll show you the interior, but probably locked up, but he's got everything reupholstered to a nice wide interior. So these things are 44s, and his lift is so big that he makes 44s look small. So that's pretty insane. That gives you an idea. Tire height all the way up to my belly button. I'm 6'8" for reference. So yeah, pretty slick rig. I even like the color combos. Not really something that you see very often whatsoever. So yeah, just easily a top 5 for me. Moving down our list, it's really hard to like pick a really. Hey, this I think this thing is a contender. I'm gonna have to say that this is probably one of my top. I'm just kidding with you. We'll move on to the next one. Coming up on our next one is gonna be this beautiful Ford here. This right here is probably one of my most favorite Broncos that I've ever seen. As you can tell, it's got a custom paint job and it just fits everything completely, just gives the old retro vibes. Beautifully put together, nothing crazy over the top. And they build all crazy types of stuff. Very nice, cool family. They even got the seats in the back. Beautiful freaking dash. As you can tell, they even got the striping all the way on the hood. And you know, just why not? Let's just throw a freaking 5.0 in this bad boy. Like, the truck's not crazy enough as it is. Let's just slap a 5.0 in it. Like, insane. Beautiful. Like, honestly, they made it look so factory. You have to like double take and you're like, wait, is this not supposed to be in there? Obviously we would know, truck enthusiasts and stuff, but like if you're just a random person passing by, because this truck looks squeaky clean, like it rolled off the showroom floor like back in the day, that engine fits it completely. Always love this thing, and definitely and easily a top 5 contender. And for our final one, this is a double whammy Bronco here, and you're gonna see why I say Bronco. Craziest freaking thing out here. So you see this Illuminated here, you're like, oh, pretty cool. Oh, wow, okay, cool. They kept it retro. What is this? One of one Bronzilla. Yeah, we said Bronzilla. Now let me show you the most interesting part on this thing. Check out the back seats on this thing. It's got some marine speakers, seats in the front. This is a single cab that they have seats in the rear. This thing is just insane. I've never seen anything like it. I had to double take and look at this thing over and over to figure out what was going on, but I just love how this thing's put together. They did a nice job on the suspension as well as the 4-link. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's a Wicked Customs 4-link plus traction bars. This is why I like going to truck shows, because you just see the most unique things, out-of-pocket stuff that people just come up with and put together, and this is definitely not a slap-together type of build. And I'm assuming that these guys are buddies, because if you look at this Bronzilla right here, you got an OG Illuminated here with the white wheels, the roll bar with the old KC lights in the back. Like, these guys are just like, man, I miss old school, but I like the new body styles. Let's just mash them together. So pretty cool. I guarantee probably like a best friend combo. So yeah, pretty cool friend combo right there. So this is Mother Road Mayhem's first year here at the event, and the food truck area is actually pretty cool because it's at the very top of the show and it's all paved around here, so you get easy access to all of the food trucks that run all the way down there. And then they got the seats here for the stadium that goes all the way around. You can see it here, all on the outside of the edge, and then they got the main event area there, which is insane that this is an 8-inch 100 by 100 pad that they are gonna make even bigger. So there's a bunch of big plans that they have for this show. You guys would actually be mind blown by the amount of work that these guys put in. I know some people are probably talking about how muddy it is and everything like that. I've been to tons of shows that are a mud fest, but they did the absolute best that they could. They moved in $50,000 worth of gravel in just 2 days. These guys were working hard. The feeling that I got at this show is it wasn't an instant money grab like most shows are. They just, oh, we're getting rained out. That sucks. Have fun, guys. Free for all. But here they did everything they absolutely could. Brought in a bunch of gravel. They had equipment working. These guys were just doing their absolute best to make sure that everyone could enjoy the show. And that's the biggest thing that's dying out of the lifted truck industry. There's all these truck shows popping up that feel like, oh, it's a quick money grab to make some money and get out. This is the reason that I'm always going to come back to Mother Road Mayhem. Solely for this reason, is they did the absolute best that they could. And if anyone says otherwise, then they're just complaining. Any show that you go to, it doesn't matter how good it is, someone's going to complain about it. So genuinely, I want you guys to comment down below your opinions. I personally think they did a very good job on the way that they managed everything. I have absolutely no complaints. And overall, even our booth, they even moved us because we were in a little bit of a rough spot with the rain, and they put us in a very nice gravel spot. So they tried to make it as convenient as they could for every vendor out there, put as many rows, but you can only do so much with weather permitting. But speaking about the show, guys, you have all been following my mud mower build back here, and everybody absolutely loved it. I think that I actually got more tags on the mower itself than I did with my truck all weekend. Everyone loved it. Everyone was laughing. It was the coolest thing ever. But we did have 3 issues that we are gonna fix whenever we get it back home. First one being is that carburetor needs to go. We get a new one and just completely swap it out. We were having carb issues and a new fuel filter. So fuel issue was number 1. Number 2, I ended up breaking my seat off, rusted off completely. So yeah, we planned on doing that. If you guys saw my last YouTube video, we planned on redoing the seat completely. So that is not a huge Debbie Downer. And the third thing is both of my tires completely flat. These are not holding any air whatsoever. So we're gonna have to do something about our tire issue, fuel issue, and just get a new seat altogether. But overall, everybody loved it. Everyone had a really good time seeing it, and it is definitely gonna be going with us to every single show. And it's gonna be a lot better now that we've addressed that, because I've only ever driven the mower probably just a handful of times. So obviously we made it back home, but I just wanted to go over something very quickly before we close all of this out that I missed talking about when we were at the show. As usual, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and if you guys have made it this far, comment down below finish so I know that you finished this video. Now, to talk about the show very briefly, it was a good time. I had a very eventful time at that place. Met a lot of you guys, and it's one of the best shows that I've been to in quite a while. Not necessarily just because the event itself was fun, but because the owner and Tyler, the guy that put on the show, they went way out of their way to make it as much of a good time as they could. I don't think I've seen that much effort been put into a show in a very long time. And, you know, people are going to complain that it was this or it was that or blah, blah, but those are the type of people that just want the perfect sunshine and rainbow type of show. Things aren't going to go that way. I'm not going to go into super details, but the only thing that I want to say to anybody that's watching this video that is trying to figure out if they want to go or not, I genuinely want you guys to give it a shot. It is a good show. There is a lot of growth to be had at this place. It's a brand new venue. They're starting all the way over, and they're making the most of it. They have huge plans for it, and you guys need to go and check it out for yourselves. I know some people didn't come out due to weather and how things looked, but if you guys have the opportunity to go next year, I promise you it is well worth it. You're going to have fun, whether it's the burnouts, the dirt bikes, the trucks, the music, the dyno, and all the other crazy stuff they had there. It's just genuinely a very good time. I will always go to Road Mayhem just for the fact that I gained a lot of respect for the people that were putting it on this weekend. You guys know as much as I do, shows are just money grabs nowadays. There's so many of them popping up because it's oh, they're doing it and they made a lot of money, so I'm gonna do it, make a lot of money. And they'll just put the most minimal effort into it, rake in a bunch of money, and not even try and help people out. So that's the reason I'm going to the show. They are a show that's very well established. They just changed venues and just had a little bit of bad luck. But don't let other people scare you away from attending it next year. I want to hear you guys' comments if you ended up going to the show, what you guys thought of it. And if you guys did attend the show, what was your most favorite part? With that, we're going to close this out. And thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys at Mother Road next year, 2026.